Days ago, the video was trending online because he said something that people didn't really like. But that was the truth. That's why the fact that people don't really like to hear the truth. So what did he say? He said Nigeria shouldn't come back to Nigeria, that the economy is not in good shape, that it's in shambles. That's no lie though. But you know one thing about Nigeria, they don't like the truth. You see that a whole lot of Nigerians don't really like the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to associate with anything that has to do with the truth, because if we are truthful to ourselves, we don't need a soothsayer, a pastor, a prophet to tell us that this economy is really in shambles. In fact, it's more than shambles, it's in the deep seas. If we are sincere with ourselves. Years back, rice bag of rice was about 30 something thousand. During the PDP during the PDP regime, bag of rice was very cheap. Then when the APC got in power, the price of everything doubled, and that's how it has been doubling ever since till today. During Goodluck Jonathan era, the price of fuel was about 100 and something naira, if I can remember. But today, how much do we buy fuel per liter? We buy fuel about 1,000 something. And we say the economy is not in shambles. We produce oil. We own oil in our states. How many states has oil in this Nigeria that produce oil? But still, we still buy petrol at a very high cost. Naira has devalued. 1 naira now is 1,700 as at today. 1,700 and something naira as at today, black market rates. And when I see economy no dey in shambles, you all just like that. See, one thing that I just noticed about Nigerians is once they don't like you, whatever you say, you're wrong. Because if a person with a brain that reasons and calculates, like somebody that has his own ability to think and process things for his or herself, I don't see any reason why you find fault in what Davido said. Because if Davido had said otherwise and said, yes, so where anybody that wants to come back to Nigeria should come back, Nigeria is in good shape, on go still attack am. See, they support rubbish. Because we all know that this Nigerian economy that we are in is in a big mess. It's a big mess to everyone. To get people get money, everybody is suffering. In the state where I am now, where I'm living in, we haven't had light for 6 months, 5 to 6 months now. And we have a governor, a sitting governor. He doesn't care. Nothing sent, nothing concern him. He can power the government house. They can have 24 hours in his residence. So nobody cares. The politicians in my area, they can buy fuel, they can afford fuel. So they can't even speak out or say anything. How can they still be in darkness for 6 months? And there is a governor. There is a governor. Insecurity has been in Nigeria for years. And there is a governor, there is a president. And when I say the country is not in shambles, even if we want to take away the economy, take away the economy. Let's talk about the insecurity. Insecurity in Nigeria, it's on the high. It's on a very high level. And we have presidents. GCFR, you call it only go. I'm the GCFR of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But insecurity, you cannot even tackle insecurity. So you want people that's been in a country that has a working system, that has a good rate, that has everything, facilities and basic amenities provided for them. You want them to come back to Nigeria. What is in Nigeria? What is left for anybody in Nigeria? People are traveling out of this country on a daily basis. Every day, people are planning on Jackpot. And one thing I just hate, one particular person that annoys me the most is that, what's his name? Reno Omokri. That guy is the most annoying person I know on earth. I used to like that guy. Before this past election guy, I liked that guy because the kind of post he makes back then, before this previous election, I used to hold him in high esteem. But this previous election showed me that guy is a very stupid person. Some people are just matured, but their sense of reasoning are very, very myopic. Bruno is always the first person to talk about what's it called? A patriotic Nigerian citizen, but he not in Nigeria. He did outside Nigeria. When anything that concerns Nigeria just hits the internet, he's always the first to kick against it. Be it bad or good, he's always the first. If we are being realistic and being truthful to ourselves, we know that Davido didn't say anything that wasn't the obvious. Not just at the end of the day, okay, a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians lack the ability to comprehend, they lack the ability to process, they lack the ability to process truth and also have their own opinion about whatever they hear. They just follow mass. If the masses complain, it's not right. Everybody has to complain, you get it. But at the end of the day, anybody can get money, travel out because Nigeria is really, really in shambles. Nigeria is down. Nigeria is in its lowest. So if you have money, travel out of this country and don't come back if you're already out of this country. If Donald Trump say want to deport everybody into there, I'm gonna find another country all day. Any country that doesn't deport Nigerians or Africans, just stay there. You get me? And if you know say your papers are not right, it's better they find your way to move before they deport you down to Nigeria, because if you come to Nigeria you go through a lot. I need the advice person for this one. Peace and love.